Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This video has been the most requested video on my social media due to the fact that I lost 220 pounds in less than a year. So I decided to make this video so I can answer all you guys' questions. And yeah, let's get right into it. First question is, how long did it take to backtrack and then steady back up? So it took me about a month into my weight loss for it to backtrack and for the scale to not move at all. And yeah, so it would be like, for instance, like I might go on the scale and then I'll see like I added 2 kg extra. Then the next day I'll see that I lost 1 kg. Then the next day, then the next day after that, I might have added 3 kg. So it was just going up and down, up and down, up and down. Like it happened to me about 4 times, and the last time it happened, it stayed for 2 weeks, and then I had to stall for like a week plus, and that was like very hard for me to experience, because I was like, oh my god, I'm putting in so much work and nothing is moving. So I just had to like push through. And once you push through, trust me, the weight comes up like this. And it's normal for it to stall, you know, but most people, including myself, would stop when the scale stops, you know, like, because they're not encouraged anymore. They're not, you know, they're not seeing any results, so they just feel like they're wasting their time. So, you know, it's very, very easy to be discouraged during that time. But once you push through, once you push through, trust me, you're gonna love it. Like, the weight is just gonna be coming off this quick. So next question is, how did you cope with the weight loss? Well, for me, I didn't really have to cope, because this is really something that I really, really wanted for myself. So coping was not really an option, because I was seeing results. I was trying not to fail, and I was determined not to be a failure, and I'm not. So I think that already is gonna make anyone cope or push through it. So yeah. So next question is, what happens to all the extra loose skin from losing the weight so quickly? Well, you guys can't really tell because I'm wearing jeans, but when I sit down, my thighs spread like butter, and I have, like, my arms are all jiggly, like my thighs are jiggly, everything is jiggly. So which indicates I have a lot of loose skin, but I'm not really bothered about it, because I actually thought it was gonna be worse than this because of how much weight I lost. But no, I'm not really bothered about it at this moment. But maybe later in time, I would consider surgery to remove the excess skin. And yeah, but I talked to a friend of mine who's into fitness, and he told me that all I needed to do was to go to the gym and do heavy weightlifting training. Like, I shouldn't do any cardio because I'm already losing weight. And yeah, so he told me to give myself time, like 6 months to a year, to really work out, to be dedicated to my workouts, to go to the gym 5 times a week, and then see how my body transforms within that time. And if at the end of everything I still feel like I needed a surgery to remove all the skin, fine, you know. But I hope I don't really need surgery, because I already have a lot of stretch marks. I don't need to ask cost to it. So yeah, pray for me, guys. Next one was, how much did you exercise? I really didn't exercise at all, because I think it took me, wait, let me count, April, May, June, July, August, September. Yeah, like 6 to 7 months before I even went to the gym, because I didn't have energy at all. And for the gym, you need some kind of energy to even work out, because I remember when I used to go to the gym, like September, October, it was terrible. Like, I go to the gym at 3 or 4 in the morning. The gym is not really, there's barely anyone there, so it's pretty dangerous if you faint or whatever. So after my workouts, I was like really doing intense workouts and stuff, like the leg press, I'll be pushing 100, and all kinds of stuff. So like after the work, I just noticed I'm like lightheaded, like I can't really walk. I have to like lay down on the in the locker, like on the bench, to just get myself for 15 minutes before I even think about going home, you know. So it was really intense. So I barely worked out, but due to me losing weight, I was able to move. Like I was able to walk to distance, you know, because back then I couldn't just walk from here to the corner without being out of breath. Like for real, I was out of breath or in pain. My lower back was paining me. My shoulders were paining me because the weight was just too much. So yeah, so me just moving around was already workout, I guess. And yeah, that was it. I really didn't exercise much, to be honest. I really didn't. And the next question is, what foods did you avoid? I avoided rice, noodles, spaghettis, all kinds of stuff, all fast foods, sodas, what else? Fast food, sodas, ice cream, because that was like my sweets. I love sweets. I think that's actually how I added weight, because I'm like an emotional eater. So I tend to go for sweets like ice cream, caramel ice cream. Oh my God. That's how long I had that. It's been a year. Anyways, like I avoided all that. It's not because I had to avoid it. It's just because I'm not disciplined enough just to eat a little portion of rice, because I love rice so much and I could eat rice 24/7, you know. So I just told myself, instead of me teasing myself and just eating small portions of rice or whatever, let me just cut it off, and which is what I did. And I'm actually paying for it right now, but I'll let you guys know why I said that by the end of the video. So yeah. So the next thing was, what exercise did you do more at the gym? I was doing weight training. Basically, I was doing the leg press, the anything for my legs, because I wanted to work on those parts that I feel like I was going to have a lot of skin, extra skin, which is my thighs, my arms, and my boobs and whatever. So I just wanted to work on those areas. That's what I was doing. But I love the leg press. I just love that machine. What did you lose first, pounds or inches? I feel like I lost pounds first, because in the beginning stages you lose water weight. So, and I didn't really measure myself at the beginning of my weight loss. It was just when my scale was not moving, and I read somewhere that when your scale does not move, you might be losing inches. So I decided to weigh myself. Like I decided to measure myself. So I would say pounds. Yeah, pounds. Next question is, how did you get your body out of the slum? When you lose so much and you seem stuck there, no matter what you do, you just have to push through. To be honest, you have to push through. You have to keep reminding yourself of why you're doing it and your goal. You know, you just have to be positive about it and just see the good part of everything. That's just what it is, to be honest. Push through. Okay. So most of these questions are almost the same. Yeah, and they're all the same basically. Like, how did you do it and all that. Okay. This question is, how did you cope with the first few weeks before getting used to the eating pattern? Like, it was really hard, guys. It was really hard, because I started off as detoxing with teas, clear soups, and you know, yeah, soups, clear soups and teas and stuff. So it was really tough. It basically felt like I was fasting, and I'm normally so used to eating that it was so hard. I didn't know I could even fast. That's how bad. Oh my. And then from then, sometimes I would use my protein shake as a meal replacement and stuff. And that used to help me a little bit. And it takes a while to even find the right protein shake for yourself, because I tried a couple. You know, they have all these small testers. So I tried a couple flavors, and the only one that stuck to me that I liked was the strawberry. The vanilla just did it so powdery, you know, so I didn't like it at all. So yeah, I did that. Then I got myself different kinds of soups because I didn't want to be eating the same thing every single day because I would get tired of it. So the first few weeks was so tough, guys. It was so tough. I was literally sleeping most of the time because I felt like that's the only way I could pull through it. And I didn't want to like stop the weight loss or anything. I just wanted to just push and just be victorious. To be honest, it's not easy. It's not easy, especially when you're so used to certain habit for so long. For you to now change your lifestyle, change your relationship with food, it's gonna be crazy. Because food used to be my comfort. To be honest, food used to be my comfort. Like when I'm bored, I eat mostly sweets. When I'm watching movies, I eat because it's more interesting. When I don't know, like when I'm sad, I just get a bowl of ice cream and just be eating. Like it was so comforting. So it's just hard to just, the transition is really, really hard. Really, really hard.